Welcome to the Edible Food Garden. This course is designed for people like you who want to grow fresh, healthy food, no matter how much space you have. Whether you're working with a large or small yard, a balcony or deck, or even just a sunny windowsill, you can absolutely grow food for your family. In this first lesson, I'm going to share some of my thoughts about why edible gardening is worth your time. I'll also break down some common myths about food gardening and help you start thinking about what and where you want to grow. Let's get started. Okay, so let's start with the big question. Why should you go to the trouble of growing your own food? The short answer is this: it gives you a lot more control over what you and your family eat. When you grow your own herbs, veggies, and fruits, you know exactly what goes into them. No pesticides, no preservatives, no bad stuff. Just fresh, nutrient-rich food. And this will have a positive impact on your health and quality of life. Plus, gardening can save you money, especially in the long term. It can reduce your environmental impact, and best of all, it can be a fun and educational family activity. Kids love watching plants grow, and it's a great way to teach them where their food comes from. So even if you don't have a large outdoor space, there are plenty of creative ways to garden. And that's exactly what this course will help you do, efficiently and using eco-friendly methods. Before you start planting your first seeds or seedlings, thinking about your goals beforehand will save you time and headaches down the line. So what do you want to get out of your edible garden? Maybe you just want some fresh herbs to cook with. Or maybe you'd love to have fresh salad greens year-round. Do you want a small, low-maintenance setup? A medium-sized growing operation that'll enable you to stop shopping altogether for several items? Or do you see this as a hands-on learning project for your kids? Take a moment to think about what excites you the most about gardening. It can also be helpful to write down some of the things that you'd love to grow. Keeping these goals in mind will help you design a garden from the start that's going to work for you and your household. Myths. There are too many of them out there. A lot of people hesitate to start gardening because they believe one of these common myths. First, I need a big backyard to grow food. Not true. Many plants can grow very happily in containers, vertical gardens, or even indoors. Number two, gardening is too complicated. Now here's the thing, you don't need a degree in horticulture or a ton of experience to grow food. With the right techniques, it's surprisingly simple. You just need to know some basic principles. And myth number three, I just don't have time. If you're picturing hours and hours of weeding and watering, get that image out of your head right now. There are plenty of low-maintenance methods to make gardening easy and doable for busy folks like you. Now let's take a look at what you have to work with. You don't need a huge yard, just a small, sunny spot will do. More important than the amount of space you have is the amount of sunlight you get. Sunlight is key. Most edible plants need at least 4 to 6 hours of direct sunlight each day. Now, if you don't have that, don't worry. We'll talk later about shade-tolerant plants and even how you can use grow lights indoors. And no, it doesn't have to cost you a lot of money to use grow lights. Also, think about access to water. The closer your garden is to a water source, the easier it'll be to keep your plants happy and thriving. Just remember, whatever space you have, there's a way to make it work. Let's talk about what to grow. If you're just starting out, I always recommend beginning with easy, reliable plants that don't require a ton of fuss. I also recommend that you grow only a few plants, not a ton of different kinds. It's always better to first learn what a few plants need to grow well than try to manage a big, complicated setup with too many different kinds of plants to manage. Herbs like basil, mint, and rosemary are great because they grow quickly and don't need a lot of space. Leafy greens like spinach, lettuce, bok choy, and kale are fast growers and perfect for salads. Cherry tomatoes are a great pick for small space gardening, and if you want something fun for the kids, try radishes. They grow super fast in 25 to 30 days from the time you plant a seed. So the basic idea here is start small to build your confidence and then expand from there. Over the next few lessons, we're going to cover everything you need to know to set up a healthy and thriving edible garden. We'll talk about how to choose the right plants, how to improve your soil, how to deal with common challenges like pests, and how to maximize your harvest, even in small spaces. By the end of this course, you're going to have the skills and confidence to grow your own food, whether it's in your yard, on your patio, on your balcony, or even inside your home. And most important, you're going to have so much fun doing it. Let's put what you've learned in this first lesson into action with a quick, fun assignment. Step 1. Take a look around your home. Identify a potential garden space, whether it's a sunny windowsill, a balcony, or a corner of your yard. Step 2. Think about what you'd love to grow. Pick 3 plants that excite you. Is it herbs, salad greens, tomatoes? Step 3. Take a quick photo of your chosen garden space. This will help you visualize your setup and track your progress. Once you're done, share your ideas in the comment section of this lesson below. So that's it for lesson 1. In our next lesson, we'll dive into planning your garden, choosing the right plants, designing a layout, and making the most of your available space. For now, just start thinking about where your garden will go and what you'd love to grow. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. I want to hear from you. See you in the next lesson.